Hey friends, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Are you having some trouble? Are you going through something? Are you stressed out? Are you sitting and wondering, why am I facing this? Did I do something wrong? Well, I just want you to know, and the whole reason for this video today is to let you know you are normal. Tribulation, problems, stressful situations, that is a normal part of the Christian walk. And I'm going to get right to it. Jesus himself told us in John 16:33, he assured us that in this life we're going to have some trouble. So I'm going to look down here and I'm going to read this and we're going to talk about it for a minute. All right, John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In him we have peace. In the world you will have tribulation. Not you might have, you will have tribulation. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Jesus warned us that in this life we're going to face some trouble. He didn't say might have, he said you will have. So we're not going to be able to get away from it. Some things are just life, the flat tire, the broken appliance, some things is just life. But a lot of the things that come against us are also the adversary, our enemy. The Bible tells us that he roams about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So the Christian life is really interesting because we're kind of in a war that's already been won. If you read the Bible, we win. At the end of this story, we win. But in the meantime, while we're here, we've got an adversary that's constantly trying to torment and come against us and cause problems. But Jesus just said in that scripture, hey, be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. So if we keep our eyes on Jesus, he will walk with us and he will help us get through the things that we're facing. All right. And I looked up the word tribulation in the dictionary and also the Greek, and I just want to read what it said about it. In the dictionary, tribulation is a state of great trouble, suffering, or distress. Now, if you want to lose people on a Christian video, just start talking about suffering or tribulation or big problems. You're going to lose a few folks. But the problem is the church just stays away from the harder subjects too much. If you'll just prepare people and let them know that trouble is going to come and it's a normal part of life, then they'll have the resolve, they'll have the backbone, they'll have the faith and the courage to face whatever comes. And that's what this video is all about. All right, then I looked it up in the Greek. So the Greek word for tribulation is this. I think it's pronounced thlipsis. Thlipsis. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, here's what it means. Tribulation, affliction, trouble, anguish, persecution, burdened, or to be afflicted. None of those are very pleasant words, but that's what Jesus was trying to tell us we were going to face. All right? And also, that word is found 45 times in the Bible. So it's all through there. Now, I just want to sum this up. There's 3 points I want you to get from the video. The first, if you're going through some stuff, that's normal. And here's how life usually works. It ebbs and flows. So you go through something and you get through it, so you get to walk a little bit, and then guess what? You face something else down the road. So it's going to ebb and flow until you check out of here and go to heaven. It's just normal. Second thing, Jesus said, be of good cheer because I've overcome. So if we stay in him, we stay with him, he will walk with us through it. It doesn't say he's going to rescue us out of everything, but he will be with us through it. And he's already overcame everything that we'll ever face. And the third point I wanted to bring out in the video is this: launch a counter attack. If you believe you're under a demonic attack or that the enemy is causing your problems, launch a counterattack. You know, Kevin Zadai is one that has taught me that. Don't just sit back and let the enemy have his way. You know, think about it like this: if somebody's breaking into your house, are you just going to sit back in your recliner and say, well, take what you need? I'll just go ahead. No, you're going to get up, you're going to fight back, you're going to protect your home, protect your life, your stuff. You're going to launch a counterattack. So why is it that when we're attacked with depression or anxiety or health issues or in our finances or in our families, why do we just get in the mully grubs and just get in the depression and become the victim? That is not what we are to do. Get up and launch a counterattack as quickly as possible. All right, the video. Here's what you need to know. Troubles are normal. You will overcome because of Jesus. And 3, launch a counterattack. Very important. Pray to God and He'll show you how to launch a counterattack. All right, guys. I love you. I appreciate you watching. Short and sweet and to the point. And please remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the videos with friends and family. I'd be very grateful. That helped me out a lot. So I love you. I bless you with this, and I'll see you on next week's video.